have this awful cough and problem with my asthma. I actually gotta go and fill out these prescriptions, and I was about to do it, and the line was all the way to India. And I always like to visit India, but not at this time. This time is not good for me. My son is still sick, but not sick enough to not be in his computer, hanging out with these people from other countries and playing these YouTubers and play these games, whatever. But today was Friday the 13th, which is was interesting because nothing was different. Excuse me. From any other day. I don't. Besides having a lot to run around, go here, go there, go to the store. Oh, by the way, Sebastian, you gotta come help me. Hey, you gotta come help me get the bags of meat out of the car. You're not sick to go help me grab the. Look at this kid. It's just for you guys to see. Is bags of meat that you're going to have to eat, and they are in the trunk of the car. So lazy. All he wants to do is that over there. You guys see it? You see him? Can you see him? Yeah. So, anyway, it was a very busy day. With Jen. It's always fun. I'm glad that I could retribute what has been given me and provide for me and helped quite a bit. So I was happy that I could pay that back. I don't like to owe anything and like that. I know she needs it too. She just splits it with me. She has it, and it's my turn to split it with her, I guess. So the alternate is gonna be left for next week because Michelle and the girls gonna be her birthday. Jadis Parabéns. She's from Brazil. She's very exotic, very beautiful. Her and Michelle do make a beautiful, beautiful, um, very classy, beautiful couple. Very nice. They're both gorgeous, gorgeous women. So, and in the heart also, I'm not just talking outside. I mean, as far as I'm concerned with Michelle, her, I don't know her that much, but to be with Michelle, I mean, she better be. She better be nice. Your ass. Michelle is a great person, doesn't deserve to get her heart broken by nobody. So, we had a group, and some things were that came up with they were the truth, How, for example, yesterday, both of us called the school to report my son absent because he's sick with the flu, and that just proves the lack of communication. I mean, if it's just about our son is just about our son. Doesn't have to be an argument, or other things don't have to come to the conversation. It's just, communicate about what's going on with the child. And that yesterday was the proof of that. I mean, as much as I can try to talk to him, he's always yelling and screaming. And reality, they can call the SF on us because we both called about him being sick. It can be seen as both scared or both don't talk to each other. So it's just whatever. I don't know. I just think that we can at least be civil and communicate about our child. And in this group was talked about how this girl got vaccinated twice because the parents shared custody, and because they had to bring the immunizations to the new school because they had got divorced, so they share custody, and they had to bring the immunizations until a certain day. So when was the father's turn, he took him to his doctor, which is like, I find that crazy. Yeah, the kid has two doctors, and got the girl vaccinated. And then when was her turn to have the child, she got it. Took her to the doctor and got her vaccinated. And she was too small. She just like, okay. And was a nurse at the school. They noticed that this kid got vaccinated twice, and that can be dangerous to the kid's life. Because you actually, when you're vaccinating, you're giving the child the disease you're vaccinating it for. And you doing that so the person, and especially children, they have a certain kind of power in their in resilience and stuff, fight, create the antibodies to fight those immunizations and those diseases um, they got injected with, vaccinated with. So that proves, the lack of communication between these two parents. They could have killed their child, because both did what they were supposed to do. But if they had communicated with each other, they knew that that was already done. So it's just about the child. It's not about anybody else. And you can just talk about it. That's why yesterday when he got home, I said what I gave him, what he ate, and I was surprised that he just listened and he didn't start yelling at me. He just got home from the work, and it's not about you. It's about our child. He's sick. This is what I gave him. Now he's gonna probably hang out with you, so don't give him extra or this or extra or that, because that can put him in danger. And what I gave him was this, what he ate was that, and that's that, and you go from there. And that's just what it is. Communicate and listen what the other has to say. And then I did that. I told him what the kid went through the day, what he ate, the chicken soup and this and that, the Tylenol, the amount of times. All those things have to be communicated, especially medications. So, uh, So yeah, so I ended up not getting my medications once again because the line was again to India. And I decide that I can do that tomorrow, and I have to go to some other place tomorrow. It's too bad because I really wanted to I was saying really wanted to use Nipa, but don't have the time to do all of that. So that being said, and since I've been rambling from like I think the longest so far, I will go try that card in that other phone and see if that other phone starts working, and eventually my son can keep the that one, and I'll get another one day when uh, my life gets better because it's just tending to getting worse. But who knows? Never know. Later.